What is it you think that y'all were missing this year? Obviously, you had some ups and downs, you being in and out, some injuries. What changes do you think might need to make, or what you think you need to do for y'all to get back to where y'all were for next year? Like,
Um, I think for us, like it's going to be very important for us to define who it is that we're going to be. Like we changing, bro. Like you said, we getting older. Like we are not the same basketball team that we were in 2019 or even in 2022 for that matter. Like
yeah,
it
yeah,
changes, you know what I'm saying? And I think, we're adjusting to that change, which is great. Like Steve, I think Steve is doing an incredible job of where he's becoming more open to like Jonathan Kuminga having the ball more and like Kuminga
mhm,
being in the pick and roll and like running some ISOs for Kuminga. Whereas, it takes some time to adjust to that when you've had the level of success that we've had doing what we've done. Like it takes some time to adjust to that. And it also takes, everybody want to come in and do things right away. And I think what Kuminga ended up learning, and I commend him, I commend the young fella because he stuck with it, is you come in and you're looking at like a Jalen Green or one of those guys that's in Houston or, in
mhm.
one of those places that, they got in, they got the ball right away and
Let
they were
him
able to do
grow,
what the
just do
hell they
whatever they want
wanted
to
to do,
do.
right? And you look at that and you like, man, I want to, I want to show what I can do. And you don't realize, and like I said, this is no knock on Jonathan Kuminga. That's my young fella. I
Mhm,
love him to death. And again, I'm crediting him. You don't realize that when I'm in a great situation, respect is earned.
yeah,
B, they've done things a certain way, and it's on me to show them that doing this work my way where I can be successful will work for them, and they should do that. That has helped like young guys, we got the young guys coming along in BP and Trace. Like, I think as the year went on, you started to see like, man, Trace is a real live threat. We went
yeah,
through the early part of the year without necessarily having a live threat. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
me and Loon got a certain chemistry that's great. I love playing with Kevon Looney, man. But like with the league changing and getting bigger, we ain't that athletic together. You started to see, all right, they start like separating me and Loon. Like, all right, I'm in the lineup.
Mhm,
When I'm out, Loon's in the lineup. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Loon's in. When I'm out the game, Loon in. Because you just start to see the leagues changing. And so then all of a sudden, incorporate that young lob threat, and that changes our offense. It changes
Mm.
our defense, and things start to change. And so I think for us, it is just important for us to shore up. I always tell people, and you know it, championships are won 6 through 10.
Yeah.
And championships are not won 1 through 5. And so it's just on us to shore up and make the decisions of what does our 6 to 10 look like? What does our 1
Mhm.
to 5 look like? Does that mean, Draymond, you're out of the start lineup and Kuminga's in? Although I think Kuminga's a better 3 than necessarily a 4, right? But like, these are the decisions that we have to make. And, like you said, I'm happy I ain't got the job. It's all on
Yeah.
Steve. But Steve's
Word.
great in those situations. I think he'll make them. I think Mike's doing a great job.
Yeah, Dunleavy's done a great job, man. So has Steve. I love what they've done. I said it would be weird to see Clay in another uniform. I hope he doesn't
Yeah.
leave. It'll just be weird. And as much as I fucking hate y'all winning so much and competing against y'all, it's just weird to see a group like that special to have to break up because of, some other things.
I think he actually made it very tough on our coaches this year because when he plays well.
Moses,
Moses plays
he was good, man.
well,
I liked his. I liked his
shoot
game. I'm like,
shoot
yo.
well, compete, defend. But like, as you know, it's a numbers game. And
Yeah.
sometimes the numbers don't fall your way. But like, you keep going back to this dude because every time he produced, the numbers just don't always fall your way. And that's like a young guy who, like even with Moses, right? Like, you're at that position in the young guys' careers where like, you have to make those decisions. And I think making those decisions help because it's like, you know what? Moses is our guy. He in the
Mm.
lineup. And when you start solidifying that stuff, it really helps the growth. And so, you know, Moses, I love Moses. That's my young
For sure.
fella. But nah,
No,
man,
that's
the young
huge. Yeah,
guys is
coaching staff
great.
backing you, encouraging young players because young rookies are just that's the big confidence is making or breaking them in the league. And
Yes,
you have the right coaching
it's
staff
everything.
behind you, the right group behind you, right vets. I think he's in a good spot, man. So is Trace. I think
Mhm.
my younger brother played with Trace at IU. So
Yeah.
I've been seeing him play for a while, but they're in a good spot, man. Because you said I see a lot of young guys, man, and they have the potential to be so great. They're just in the wrong organization with
Mhm.
no vets.
And no
And you
one
say,
blames the organization. It's always
nah.
the player fault.
So, and I don't want to point out any organization or players, but it's like it is a lot of talent here. He's just not getting groomed the right way. He's not having the right vets around him. He just don't
Mhm.
understand how to be a pro yet.